Dear students, it is the 7th video about week 3, and in this video we are going to talk about some various type of tests and exams, and we'll share some techniques how to solve these concepts. Essay exams are called descriptive essays, in which long discussion is made, is called an essay exam. Normally in mid and finals, universities take essay exam. Actually, you are writing an essay. For example, I will share that in the databases you have been asked a question, define, for example, the question is uh, define memory, explain its types, and differentiate that how cloud memory is different from the others. What is this? It is computer science subject remaining pertaining to memory and information and data, but this statement in exam is demanding you write an essay to put your information in essay format, in report writing format. So 90% of your exam exists in this manner, whether you sit in CSS or PCS, or you sit apply for grade 17, or even in your own government or in your own IT sector universities. That question is called essay questions. Fine. For this, here are some points written. We simply read those guidelines. Make sure you are ready for the test both mentally and physically. Listen carefully to the final instructions of the teacher. Begin the test immediately and watch the time carefully. Read all the essay questions carefully, paying special attention to the keywords. Ask the teacher to clarify any question you may not understand. Rephrase the questions into the central idea for your essay answer. Means you have to make your own point of view by reading that essay, that from what point of view you have to approach. Think before you write. Jot down all the important information and work into a brief outline. Mean before you attempt a question, just brainstorm, write the main idea and set the organization, and you can take 2 to 3 minutes for this, and rest of the 20 to 22 minutes can be used for writing. Next is use a logical pattern of organization and a strong topic sentence for each paragraph. Means you have developed an outline or hints, then write introduction, then the problem statement and scope and this and that. Fine. And accordingly you have to extend, and remember this, that all the extension have to be made in time. If you have allocated a question 40 minutes, it means that you have not to stretch those information exceeding 40 minutes. Write concisely without using abbreviations or non-standard language. Emphasize those areas of subject you are most sure of. Keep your test paper neat with reasonable margins. Neatness is always important. Readability is a must, a specialty for the exams. Revise and proofread as carefully, completely as the time permits you. Fine. And rest of the question is that before you attempt your essay, plan it, outline it, check the time and adjust yourself. Fine. These points are important to remember. Planning. A few minutes of careful planning is crucial to good essay writing. Budget your time for planning. Read the questions carefully. Make notes. The most important thing in writing essays is to stay track and stay connected. So these are the points they have been used. Well, if you're writing math and science, then translate problem in English. Putting problems into words aids your understanding. When you study equations and formulas, put into words too. I mean, try to simplify the information from word problem to graphics and from graphics to word problems. Perform opposite operations. Clear? Check your word by whatever the instruction is giving: add, subtract, factor, multiply, square root. Clear? This and this. Use time drills for tables and other things. Draw pictures if you have to, if you can make some kind of uh, pyramid or something. Clear? Estimate first, that you have to estimate that how much time it can take. Check your work systematically. Put the information systematically and clearly. Clear? Here are the points. Do the easy ones first, that attempt the easy question first. Read the problem. Determine exactly what they are required to find. What does the answer look like? Estimate the answer before you start to work on the problem. Include the units with all answers and round them into the proper place. Clear? And these are the few points that you have to keep in mind before you are taking the exams. Be prepared exam at on time. Write down any formula. Fine. And lastly is true and false questions, that you should read the true and false, solve the true and false question differently. Number one, if you have been given 100 questions from 1 to 100, clear, just read the first and go through on those questions you are very well sure. You should go and quickly tick those questions. Then second round, then the third round, and finally is the matching, that you can match, apply your sense, think that which answer may be more feasible. Read the question statement or the statements of the blanks carefully. Thank you very much. Hope you have understood, and these ideas may be very handy for your uh, this exam and for other exams if